What's up, everybody? Checking out random titles in the Play Store, downloading, and giving them a go. I decided, since I do still love mobile games, regardless of the direction many take with microtransactions nowadays, there are countless being added, updated, relaunched every single day. So why not try some of the ones recommended to me from the Play Store? Let's get this going, and let's get it. That is how I came across Idlesurvivor: Stand. This is developed by Max Game PTE, never heard of, but it does look like they're working on Furry Tales. Now, surprisingly, I think I've actually played this game, although it was under a different name. The King's Army Idle RPG. After doing some browsing, it does look like this game was shut down, as I can't find any trace of it since like a couple years ago. The only reason I thought of this was because I remember the Zootopia art style, so this may end up being a relaunch under a different name. Not off to a good start here. Idlesurvivor is currently available in specific regions like Canada, USA, UK, and Australia, with plans for a global launch soon. As with most games before global launch, it's available only on Android, but an iOS version is undergoing testing. This game was released on March 15th, 2023, so pretty recently. All data will be kept if you decide to give it a go. This is a vertical game. Now, lately I've been trying to avoid these just because I've gotten used to the horizontal based games, as I feel more of the screen can be utilized and leads to a better playtime experience. But I haven't experienced any crashes or bugs as of yet, and I'm a little over a week in so far. Gameplay wise, it's smooth and has a few quality of life features I find games lack nowadays, such as a skip battle feature and a squad. Now, different games call this different things, whether altar, squad, fountain, but anyways, this game, it's resonance, and what I really like about this feature is it saves you money and resources. However, I've been pushing through campaign, I'm in the chapter 40s, and I only have this many slots unlocked. Now, this wouldn't be a problem if it didn't cost so much to open up a new one, but as you can see, look at the diamond cost. That's a lot of diamonds for just one slot. This makes faction towers very hard because you're not able to fill an entire roster of 5, because who has all that food when you're just starting off? Well, unless of course you're whaling out. The art style is quite detailed, but there's going to be 3 different 5-star rarities, so it could be a little confusing if you're new to this kind of thing. You have your guaranteed food non-S heroes. Then for the 5-star heroes, you have S heroes who serve as an early game purpose. Then you have SS heroes, which will be your main focus to acquire, and then SSS heroes, although you're gonna need a lot of luck or you're gonna have to spend money to get these ones. There's currently which looks to be 5 different factions, however 2 of them only have 1 hero each. Only 3 of them have a designated faction tower. There is Bounty Association, Empire Legion, and City Alliance. Those other 2, I honestly have no idea. If I go to gallery, nothing happens when I try to click the faction icon, so maybe they're not introduced into the game yet. I tried doing a quick browse around. I looked in different shops, whether that's general, arena, event shops, and I just couldn't find them. So yeah, maybe they're just brand new and I wasn't paying attention. There are 5 different classes. You have Assault, which is like your melee heroes, like assassins or fighters, warriors, whatever you want to call them. You have Armed, which are basically your tanks. You have Shooter, typically it's going to be your range DPS. You have Support, which is going to be your healers. And then you have Firepower, basically your AoE, area of effect DPS. That is just how I group them up. It may not be entirely accurate. What sets this apart from other games I've been trying lately is it has mini game modes that show up on a timer and are labeled as city events that range from memory focused, blackjack, game-related trivia, or simply I need help with this, and then you get the resources. Or just a flat-out game machine that you accumulate the currency for over time, as you can see right here. As you progress in the campaign, you're going to unlock harder stages that give you higher rewards. What I like about this is each day has a different double up. So for today, it's Number Fever. I can sweep this with my highest score to gain tickets, which then can be used on a wheel to get gear pieces. Also, not only do you have your team to work on, but you have a vehicle as well. So this is a little bit different than other games as well. This vehicle acts as additional DPS in the game's content like tower or campaign. So if you're stuck on heroes, maybe you're lacking food, you can head over to your vehicle and use the XP there. Also, it goes through an evolution update based off achievements down below. Tier 1, I'm going to call this, it's your basic, and then after my current tier, it's the final one, which basically is a transformer minus Megan Fox. Overall, I really like the vehicle feature in this game, and it's come in clutch in certain situations where all my heroes have died, and then my vehicle simply has just 1v1'd or 1v3'd the enemies and I've won the stage. So I definitely wouldn't neglect trying to level this up, ascend it, all that stuff to make it stronger. Now this is your typical idle game, meaning there will be a lot of pop-up offers for numerous achievements that you unlock to fast track your account, and you're going to be gate locked in campaign by your player level. Something I'm not really used to here, but as you can see, in order for me to progress further, I need to reach a commander level of 60. I'm nearly there if we click on my XP bar at the top, probably a few more hours of idling. There are groups of chapters in a chest for rewards when completed. Most of it's going to be your regular summons, and this is probably where you're going to get your bulk of your summons as a free-to-play low spender. You also get a gift box of 200 total summons, so each day you're going to get 10, which is nice, nothing to complain about here. I mean, free summons are free summons. Now let's get into the summons. The rates are bad. There's no sugarcoating here, the rates are not good. I've done well over 1,000 summons by now, and I have seen 2 SSS heroes.
Nice.
At the very least, SS heroes need their rate increased. I think for me, it's been on average maybe 1 SS hero for every 100 summons. That is why when you go to the info and you see the rates, you're thinking 5-star 5.61% chance, that's actually not too bad compared to other games. Well, yeah, if there wasn't 3 different rarities of 5-star heroes. I do believe there is a pity, I think it's 30, I can't fully remember, but looking over my current roster right now, a lot of these SS heroes I got from either events or obviously I had to spend some money. There is an extensive hero evolution process, meaning the more stars, the more demanding it gets food-wise, and hero duplicates will be required along with food. So that's why those SSS heroes, honestly, I wouldn't worry about them right now, because you are going to need dupes and it's going to be hard to acquire those to build them up higher. To wrap this video up, I know many want to know, is it free-to-play friendly or just another pay-to-win mobile entry to the App Store? Based off my experience after a little over a week and spending some money, I would say if your mindset is this is just a side game, when I have time I'm going to open it up and see what happens, it's free-to-play friendly. But if you want this to be your main game, progress at a consistent pace, be relative in PvP, then yeah, this is another pay-to-win entry. Hopefully changes are made with the player feedback they are collecting, and when global launch happens, there currently is no set date right now. This game can be enjoyed no matter what type of player you are. But listen, I'm a realist. I'm not going to have my hopes way up there. I know how games are nowadays in the mobile genre, so we'll see what happens when it happens. If this video gets like a couple hundred views, meaning there are players who are actually searching up this game, I have no problem diving into it more in terms of maybe tier lists, hero synergy, tips, and all that good info. As always, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.